Doris from LookMazing, and I'm back with our 12th episode of our Fashion Closet Essentials series. And if you guys haven't been following along, our Fashion Closet Essentials series pretty much covers all the essentials you'll need every season. And so I hope this one will be helpful to show you guys what you should build in your winter essential wardrobe. And something different I'll be doing this year too is I will actually be styling looks featuring all the pieces that I've introduced thus far in this series. So if you guys are interested in that, I will link that album below. But otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get started to show you guys what I picked out for this winter. So I'm going to go ahead and start with an outerwear piece. Because it is winter, you definitely want a very, I would say, cozy coat, and the one I had introduced last season. So if you guys are interested in the pics that I featured last winter, I'll link that video below. But I had featured a black one, so this season I wanted to include a camel coat because camel is such a classic color, and you can definitely find one that matches your skin tone, because since I'm on the medium skin tone side, I went for a darker option, but this one is just so classic and easy to pair with, and I went with more of an oversized fit, so you can actually fit a lot of different layers underneath, so that way you can stay nice and warm. So yeah, so this one is my favorite for this winter. The next piece I have here is a classic black v-neck sweater, and this one is in the cashmere material. And I think you definitely want a v-neck sweater in your essentials because I feel like it's a little bit more dressy than just a cowl neck sweater or a full, I would say, rounded collar sweater, because the v-neck allows you to layer maybe necklaces that make it a little bit more dressy. So I like to wear this either layered with a piece underneath, such as a turtleneck, or just as it with accessories. And next I have a classic layering piece, and this is a turtleneck, and it's in the striped pattern because I had featured just solid ones last season just to start out with some basics, but I think just adding a little bit of print makes it a little bit more interesting, but keeping it very classic with the black and white color. And I just love that it's super stretchy and very, very comfortable. And I actually opted one that is more of a cotton material, so that if you guys are sensitive to, I would say, wool, I think this is a great option instead, because if you do, are sensitive, it kind of becomes itchy and uncomfortable. So I really like these for layering. So I know during the winter, if you guys are going to any dressy occasions, you definitely need a dress. So what I'm really loving for the winter time is actually a midi length dress, so you get as much coverage as possible. And I like the dresses that go kind of more on the high neck side but exposes more of the shoulders, so you get still that sexier look on the side, but you do provide more coverage to make sure you stay nice and warm. And I think the simple, I would say, blue or navy color is just a really nice one instead of just going for a classic black, which I do or had already introduced before. And also this is easily dressed down as well. You can layer a oversized sweater over on top of it and just pair it with sneakers, and you can get more of that casual look also. So last time I had introduced leather pants, so to complement that I have here a leather skirt, and this one is in the A-line cut, and it features box pleats. And I really love this one because it's really versatile in terms of what you can pair both on top and bottom. So on top, I would definitely style it with either a turtleneck or sweater, and then on the bottom you can do over the knee boots as well as ankle boots. So it's just a really nice silhouette to pair with anything more thicker, because the leather material is a little bit heavier, so it's a little bit more suited for winter, but it could definitely be a transition piece also from fall. So yeah, so this is an essential one, and I just think leather feels really luxurious in the winter as well. And now moving on to some accessory pieces. So I have here a blanket scarf, and this one is just in a classic plaid print, and it features a little bit of red accents, which I think make it a little bit interesting, and it's really, really warm. And if you guys are interested in how to style a blanket scarf, I had done a video in the past which I will include below, so you guys can definitely check that out. But otherwise, I think it's super versatile and even something great to have with you if you're in the office and you're starting to get cold. It's a really, I would say, chic way to just layer over, so it kind of looks, it feels like you have a blanket on but doesn't look like one. So So behind me I have here a classic vegan leather backpack, and I just love this brown color. And typically if you think of a backpack, you think it's for someone who's still in school, but I think it's really perfect for a working professional because the leather look definitely elevates it from being something more casual. But also if you are walking long distances, I have definitely relied on this to evenly distribute the weight, especially if I'm carrying a laptop with me. I find this to be very practical, but it's also a stylish piece that I have been using a lot this season. So I wanted to introduce you guys to a backpack for your winter essentials. So now moving on to some shoes. I will start with, and all three pairs are boots, but I will start with my over-the-knee boots. And if you guys are interested in the boots that I do have in my collection, I did a video featuring all the different styles. So if you guys did watch that, this pair will be familiar because these are just very soft suede over-the-knee boots. And I have mentioned that these would pair very nicely with skirts, but also if you are wearing tight jeans or leggings, these are definitely classic and they look very, very nice and chic and elegant. And also the low heel makes it super comfortable to walk in. I have another pair of ankle boots, and these are in the Chelsea style, and these are also really, really comfortable and pair really nicely with the pieces that I've introduced pretty much so far in this episode, but also in the other winter episode as well. So yeah, these are just a classic pair to invest in because I love the pointy toe look. It makes it a little bit more dressy than the round toe that I had introduced last time. And last but not least, I have a pair of rain boots because, you know, in the winter, if you guys are on the East Coast, these are really great for the snow, especially when the snow has melted. I had worn these a time when I was living in Boston, so they are a little bit beat up, but over now on the West Coast where I live, I typically wear these on rainy days, especially if it's going to rain all day. I definitely opt for these ones that go all the way up to my knees. So yeah, great pair to invest in for the winter, and I've had these for probably over 5 years. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Winter Fashion Closet Essentials series. And if you guys do have any questions or are interested in the specific pieces I featured, I will have all that information down below. And if you do love these types of videos, please make sure to give this a thumbs up, and also make sure to subscribe to our channel to receive updates when we release new videos every week. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye!